Brian Reece Turner, President of the Mainline NAACP. Based on what I just heard, it's unacceptable. On January 8th, we all sat in this room a few weeks back. We watched the video. We saw what happened. We saw what transpired during that situation. And the conditions that were provided to us, and we saw that video, it was very emotionally draining to watch, to see that woman be victimized that particular way by a police officer. So we did draft a response that we did send to you all. It's my understanding that there was acknowledgement at the last Board of Commissioners meeting of that letter. But I want to remind you all that in regards to the recent traffic stop in Ballackinwood, it's wholly unacceptable. Furthermore, in my opinion, and in part the opinion of the NAACP Mainline branch, it's a pattern regarding how the Lower Merion Police Department interacts with citizens of color while conducting traffic stops. We would like to work—
Excuse me, could you speak up, please?
Sure, my apologies. It's a pattern regarding how the Lower Merion Police Department interacts with citizens of color while conducting traffic stops. We would like to work cooperatively with the Board of Commissioners to ensure that the culture of the Lower Merion Police Department ensures safety, the safety of Lower Merion residents, those who visit or pass through our community. This requires immediate and substantive action and accountability. To that end, the branch is calling for an outside investigation and independent review. What I just heard in terms of disciplinary matter for the situation, that's unacceptable. The gentleman who pulled the gun, who tased this woman, should be removed. They should be relieved of their duties. They are not a characteristic officer that should be representing the Lower Merion Police Department. There needs to be an immediate end to the police investigating themselves. They should not be the judge of their own conduct. We're calling for an outside investigation of this ballot incident. In addition, we're calling for an independent review commission to be set up to monitor future incidents and complaints related to the excessive use of force, harassment, and to facilitate the outside investigation as needed, and to make recommendations for punishment, because clearly the recommendations coming from the police are not suitable. This commission should also consist of citizens from the township. This commission should consist of at least 7 people, 3 of which should be from the Black and brown community, and at least 3 women. The outside investigation should be completed no later than December 31st, 2023. We recognize that setting up such an independent review commission will take some time, but we call on you to begin this process immediately and share monthly updates with the community. Ideally, the review commission would be ready to do its work by the end of 2023. The factual findings and recommendations of this commission for disciplining officers included should be made public. The police superintendent should follow the recommendations of this commission in disciplining officers involved in the use of force and in use of force cases, period, unless, for a particular reason, the police superintendent makes a separate factual finding and recommendations that justify another type of punishment. But one day is not appropriate to correct the damage that's been done. There has to be a restorative practice of the community related to this incident. We all watched that video, and it was traumatizing. And I'm sure it's a trigger response for people who have been victim of this type of thing before. It's important that the Board of Commissioners listen to this, the township manager listens to this. This behavior is unacceptable. There are going to be other people who speak in commentary to this, listing the concerns that we feel for this, but something has to be done that's more significant than a one-day suspension. That makes no sense and it's not acceptable. That man should be removed from his job.